Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today, as you would say, rich dish, I dive it. I tried the ground rocket for you. 160 horsepower of pure fun, of infinite adrenaline, but also incredibly fair and pleasant. If you haven't done yet, don't forget to subscribe to my channel and put a thumbs up. This time I wanted to try a top-of-the-range maxi enduro bike, a concentrate of technology and power in Australian sauce, and how much pepper. But first of all, I wanted to thank KTM dealer in Turin for their availability, and not least Alberto for his passion and experience that accompanied us in this exciting test. This time we choose a nice mixed route just outside of Turin to understand what it has to offer to a wider audience that loves traveling, maybe even a little off-road, but without forgetting fun. Today we will talk about the KTM 1290 Super Adventure S, and that's not a small thing. But let's throw on the table its strong points immediately, because the technological gap is there and it is important. LC8 engine of 1300 cubic centimeters, now recognized by all as a masterpiece of engineering. Powerful of 160 horsepower at 8750 RPM and 138 Newton meters at 6750 RPM. A simply perfect 6-speed gearbox, precise gear changes, and as an option the needful quick shift. At the front, a semi-active VP fork with 48 stems and double 320 disc. While at the rear, a semi-active single shock absorber VP and a 267 disc. The braking system, nevertheless to say, is an excellent Bosch with a 6-axle inertial platform and cornering function. The bike brakes well and it's always safe and reliable. But this time we have the plus that consists in the adaptive cruise control, that in long transfers really makes the difference. And whoever says that it's useless, I just say that you have to try it to understand how relaxing and reassuring it can be while traveling on the fast German autobahns and on only. The pair of shock absorber is simply spectacular, because it is able to recognize the rider's style, the load and the environment that surrounds him, and his tuning is simply the best. The steel frame is at the top, everything is new, more closed head tube and extended rear swing arm give a completely new and incredible character. Quick in curves, it drops down with unexpected ease. And don't forget that it fits tires with a 19 inches rim at the front and 17 inches at the rear, but the tires specially designed for this bike are a melted part of the feeling and fun. I like the wide and communicative handlebars. I feel good in the straight in their curves. The knobs are a concentrate of Teutonic technology, but very intuitive. How fun is to open the gas and see the nose of the bike that rises almost to take off and shoots away at hyperspeed. The command bridge is in the panorama of the moment, has nothing strange, excellent 7 inches tablet that always reads well, clear, simple and immediate graphics, a convenient storage compartment that can comfortably host a pair of glasses, keyless keys, some monies and also more. I really like the windshield, it does not disturb the eyes, and it is adjustable in several positions even when traveling. Protection is good, but sometimes the shoulders are exposed. But let's talk about electronics, because with 160 horsepower you can mess around, and to be able to have fun it must be well tuned. Let's start from the maps, that are 5. The most classic is the street, which for me is always excellent. The rain cannot be missing to get rid of the embarrassment of wet roads and railways. But if we want to have fun, let's move on the sport. And then let's move on the special with the off-road and rally, where we can adjust almost everything. Other food for thoughts is the unexpectedly human height from the ground, which stands at 849 mm, which can be increased to 860 if you want, and a dry weight of about 220 kilograms. Everything has been carefully thought out for the best driving feeling. For example, the tank is divided into 3 sections and extends downwards to lower the center of gravity as much as possible. There are 2 radiators and both with cooling fans. And since we are talking first of all about a great traveler, the infotainment is of the highest level, with the possibility of connecting the mobile phone with the KTM My Ride and taking advantage of all the possibilities, including navigation, tire pressure and much else. A cruiser tank with a 23 liters slim seat in front for an excellent standing ride, but as it moves back it becomes wide and comfortable. Standard luggage racks, generous passenger handles and well-positioned footrest, and all the suitcases in the world of your choice. Full LED headlights front and rear, and cornering function that guarantee comfort and safety even when the sun goes down. But we haven't talked about style yet. Oh yes, on a KTM you can't avoid to talk about it. Nose facing with that aggressive headlight, reminiscent of an insect, now incorporates the radar sensor, beautiful and aggressive. No chrome, no frills, but a lot of quality in an almost total black style. But it is the side view that strikes me most, with that bodybuilder front and the slender and the quick tail, beautiful and powerful even when stationary. Beautiful choice of color, with all that matte anthracite interrupted by the KTM orange. Beautiful, beautiful and still beautiful. And let's talk for a moment about his power. 160 horsepower are not a joke, and divided the audience. Who says that are too many? Who say that it could be more? I say that if you buy it, it's because you want it, and you don't care about everything. Also because the bike is incredibly easy, with its street and rain maps, but also a runaway beast that you decide for the sport. But let's not forget that in the off-road and rally maps, the power is cut to only 100 horsepower, and therefore is not fierce and never frightens. I will never stop driving her in the beautiful outdoor path. You open the guns as she spins away, close gas and throwing curves easily, and she does not get upset, does not transfer, does not react badly, as if it's to say a well-behaved beast. And even in the city, if we put aside the not trivial bulk, it gets along very well. Streets, streets and streets, you will never have enough, but time passes and it's time to go back to the dealer. Alberto gave me a lot of fun and made me understand that in the Austria they really poured all of the best in the terms of technology and passion into this bike. But how much do we pay for all of this? It starts at 18,950 euros in Italy, in the ready-to-race or matte black colors, to which we will have to add a little more if we wanted to heated grips and the quick shift, which for me are indispensable, but also the Krapovic exhaust would not hurt. And then we came into the greetings. Thanks again to the KTM dealer, Thanks to Alberto for his availability, and a special thanks also to Andrea, a faithful test maid who once again did not let himself be begged. I hope you enjoyed this video. Run to put a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. And so bye bye everyone.